Nick fucking Gage. I represent the Murder That Kill gang. You're watching Shooting the Shit. And if you're not watching Shooting the Shit, I'm probably in your house robbing you. So watch that shit or I'll rob your motherfucking house. MDK all fucking day.
Hey kids, Dan the Dad here, and you're watching Shootin' Shit. And if you change that channel, you're grounded.
And
funny,
we're live.
He looks more Samoan than fucking ever right now with just his eyes showing.
Yeah, dude, I don't get it. It's just like that. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird.
You guys are racist, man. Jesus Christ.
We've established that we have tendencies. I don't think that we're full-blown racist. I just think we're honest.
This is where you want to be when Jesus comes back? Messing around on little old me?
Buddy, I'm going to tell you something. There ain't even no discussion left on what's going to happen when Jesus comes if I'm still here. I don't think that's up for debate.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, it is Halloween. Sean is dressed up as a guy from Sons of Anarchy, so basically his side job. I'm rocking the Brody King. Joey K.
Other side, brother. Other side. Other side. Other side. Your other left. Your other left. Your other left. You're
I'm
still
pointing at him in my...
There you go. There you go.
Okay, so
3
apparently
years.
Mike
Only
was
doing 3
reversed
years to
because I'm
figure
like...
it out. Unreal.
Wow.
We do this every week.
Every week. You
Hasn't
think we
got
know
any
what we're doing by now.
Just absolute shit in the bed. Every time.
Shit in the bed, bud. Just
It's showtime, baby.
Woo! Yeah.
We love it, Coach.
Fucking love it, Coach.
I couldn't be Ted Lasso because I don't want to shave my beard. So
Right. Right.
option 2.
Coach
Right
Beard,
here.
baby.
Coach Beard,
Oh.
why not?
Fucking love it, dude. That's awesome.
It's a hell of a costume.
I figured you was gonna go with CM Punk again, since isn't that what you went for last year?
I did it last year. I can't do that this year.
Well, dude,
That's what he
like, they
does
got
on
the
every
same 12 people
holiday,
watching
family
this year that we
gathering.
did last year. It's completely new 12 people, Joe.
And at least half of them from Carlisle, Indiana. Cheap pop.
The most middle America.
Yeah, so middle America.
I'm gonna get a shirt that says I'm famous in Indiana.
That's awesome. Us, Sean Kent, Larry Bird.
That's about it. It's not a bad group to be with.
Where's Jeff Gordon from? Anybody know?
Is
Hell
that
no, this
California?
is-
I
this
think it was
is
Virginia.
Dale
Oh, maybe
House.
it was California.
This
Yeah,
is a
we're not
Dale
really-
house.
Yeah, I know. I was kind of surprised that Jerry was a Gordon fan.
Me too.
That kind of threw me because, you know, I just figured, dude, how are you not going to be an Intimidator fan? You grew up in Intimidator country.
Yeah.
You know?
It was raise hell, praise Dale.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, it's been a week. It's been a week.
Yeah.
So, we've got festive gear tonight. Everybody's got a little taste of the festivities. We've got a special announcement later tonight in the episode. Stick around for it.
Is that the 5-star take thing? Who are they interviewing this time?
It is actually the 5-star take thing that will be
Is it somebody?
dropping later
You know,
tonight.
it's somebody relevant and famous, right?
It's gonna be the guy that supplies Kurt Angle his milk.
What?
Yeah.
No, dude. I thought it was the guy who sold bullets to the Von Erichs.
Jesus Christ. All right. You're going there.
No.
Joe, you want to get in on this?
No.
All right. It's the guy that
Benoit's
sold Benoit's Bowflex. Why not?
Bowflex, right. The guy who developed the Velveteen Dreams Messenger app.
Ah!
Wow.
Nothing.
The guy who sold Eddie his needles.
Dude.
Oh, that you went bullets to the Von Erichs.
I'm with Denny on that one.
My ass.
Yeah.
The guy that sold CM Punk's uncle the alcohol.
Oh, I thought that was a good one.
All right. Got a little bit of shit to cover. It's Halloween, gentlemen. So let's get festive before we get crazy. Give me your favorite Halloween candy.
Man,
I know, tough.
super tough. I can tell you what I like specifically only at Halloween.
Okay.
Fucking candy corn, dog.
Ugh.
Shit, amazing.
Yeah.
But only in the month of October. Any other time, tastes like shit.
Well, my Halloween
tastes
candy,
like
like
shit,
the only
dude.
my Halloween only and Halloween, and I like the pumpkins, the candy pumpkins, not like the candy corn, but the little pumpkins. I like that.
The ones made out of wax, bro?
It's candy. It's like candy corn, dude, but they're just little pumpkins.
Pumpkin shape.
It's the same fucking thing.
Well, I think candy corn is made out of wax as well. I don't think that's real fucking candy. Skittles are good.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
I'm a Snickers dude and a Reese's guy. Snickers and Reese's, that's the dad tax in the house. It's been that way forever. That's the one that I hid from the parents because my dad also liked Snickers. So that was mine.
Well, it actually worked out pretty good because Kathy's daughter don't like Reese's, so she's a communist, and that's okay. But I get
Thank
all the
God
Reese's.
she can't vote.
Good. You're like, fuck Ukraine.
What has Ukraine ever done for us? Oh shit! We don't get political on the show. Let's see. Sean's stuff over there tonight, getting that glaucoma stuff taken care of. Sorry about the coughs, ladies and gentlemen. That's not old man cough. It's glaucoma.
It's almost like we couldn't afford a mute button on this, but you know.
Yeah, you think I would? If only I knew who that motherfucker was.
Yeah, we're just happy Sean was able to get on camera tonight. It was iffy for that. Touch and go for a minute.
Dude, I'm watching him on camera right now. It's iffy.
No, I got the background blurred, man. I'm not at home.
Yeah, and it cannot tell that you're not part of the background. You are not a fucking main character, dog. It could just blur in your fucking face.
NPC energy.
Yeah. I mean, that's not a down thing that keeps blurring your fucking face, but still, it's doing it.
For the people at home that want to know.
You must not own any mirrors low enough for you to actually see your face, so I'm gonna let that go.
Okay.
Jeez, he went with the short jokes on Halloween.
Well,
Our producer,
I'm gonna call him short, man. That's the way that shit works.
our producer likes the Reese's peanut butter pumpkins.
He would.
Those are going to be on sale in like 2 days for $0.25. You could get a shit ton in.
Oh hell yeah!
That's what I can't wait for. I'm gonna go to the dollar store and fucking wreck shop.
How expensive candy is this year? The big bags they used to get for like $9 and $10 are like $20 this year.
No, I'm team fuck them kids. I didn't buy
no.
candy.
Yeah, I spent more money and got less last year for my office, and this year I spent less and got significantly more. Prices changed. it changed significantly.
Let-
It got so much better.
I don't want to be a piece of shit. I really don't. I didn't buy candy for the kids, but
Fuck them kids.
but fuck them kids exactly. I did bring in donuts for
Saving
the
up for a haircut?
office. No,
Oh,
I did bring in donuts for the office, but I didn't bring your normal donuts. I brought those little fuckers.
You bought the munchkins. Did you get it
Yeah,
in the Halloween pail?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It
yeah.
was like 40 fucking little fuckers for like $6, $7, and I bought like a jug of apple cider for like $2. For $10, I fed the whole fucking floor. It's greatness.
Nice.
Very
It's
frugal.
awesome.
Hell yeah. Let's see. I will say this to the people who don't watch their kids when you're going into housing that is coming off of a busy street.
Mm.
Fuck yourselves. I almost hit a kid dressed as a walking taco tonight. And number one, the only reason I noticed him, I know, yeah, would have probably been a hate crime. The kid looked brown. But
It's not brown on brown time.
Telling that the costume wasn't realistic because it wasn't corn tortilla.
these are not real tortillas, sir. But
Fuck them tacos.
fucking kid runs out in the middle of the little intersection where cars are coming. I'm trying to get out of the Baskin Robbins personally. I'm trying to get home with my fucking ice cream. And this little fucker's jetting out. And I'm like, oh, hit the brakes. Here comes a kid. And his parents are like 5 or 6 feet behind him, just like, ha, 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 ha.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, you almost had a fucking pancake instead
So
of
you
a
bought
fucking
40
taco.
donuts and some apple cider, then stopped for Baskin Robbins on the way home.
Yeah, I got myself some ice cream on the way home. It was a
What'd
tough
you
day
get?
at work.
Where'd you get
Rocky Road. Yeah, I needed a scoop.
it?
It's a classic big man trope. When you have a bad day, you need ice cream. I don't care how cold it is.
Oh, dude, nothing wrong. Yeah, ice cream every day, but I got root beer float sherbet right now.
Ooh, that sounds good.
It is good. It is good.
Sounds real good.
I got some THC root beer too.
Jeez. Sean's
Best root
turned
beer
into
I ever fucking had, dog.
Mr. Nice Guy, just
And
full
you
on.
go thinking about it right now, like, man, that would be nice. Get high as fuck eating ice cream.
All right, gentlemen, what's your favorite thing you've ever dressed up as?
Sting.
Which one?
Crow Sting, man.
Okay.
Crow Sting. I even had when they issued those icon shirts. You remember the all black WCW shirts where they just had there was only 4. There was Sting, Flair, Hogan. I can't remember who the 4th one was, but I got the Sting one when they first came out. Man, I wore that thing. Jesus, so long. But yeah, I dressed up as Sting, long leather trench, painted my face, I had long hair then. Fuck yeah, dude, it was cool as shit.
Hell yeah.
Everybody thought I was Brandon Lee, so.
That crow.
Yeah, well, you know, I ain't the only wrestling fan that's dressed up like Steve, man. And you got to remember, I was like 25 or 26, so it was like a beer party or some shit that we were going to, and I dressed up like Steve. Everybody just kept walking up to me and going, dude, I love The Crow. That's such a great fucking movie, dude. I can't believe he's dead. Motherfuckers.
Jody.
Jody was Sting.
I was Sting. That's probably my favorite.
Look at you.
Was you the Crow Sting or was you the blonde flat top Sting? Or did you do both?
Neither, actually.
Oh, okay.
Joker Sting.
No.
Joker. No?
The police, dude. Let's guys do it. Yeah, let's go.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Roxanne.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit, that's funny.
That was a good one. I didn't see that coming.
That was a good one.
Our producer with the mostest, who's got the checks and X's in the background here, was Ric Flair one year and won $100 on a costume contest.
Yeah. Oh, dude, the best wrestling cosplay is Patrick Garrity, hands down to the Professor. He has a Jim Cornette costume, dude, that is legit. Makes you want to slap him. It's so real. I wish I had a picture of it. I'd show it to you right now, dude.
That's
He
amazing.
is fucking unbelievable. And the best too, because Pat's so quiet, he barely talks. Like
Yeah.
until you've been friends with him for about 5 years, you can't really. It's like talking to the Godfather, man. You don't really ever hear him say anything, but you just kind of kiss the ring and hang out there, just hoping you get to hang out with him long enough that you get to be his friend. For my 50th birthday, that was during COVID 2020, and my friends all sent videos, and he was the villain. He did the whole thing in the villain mask. Marty Scurll.
Yeah.
The whole birthday promo as Marty Scurll. It was the best, dude. It was the best.
Which reminds me, if you're a fan of the villain Marty Scurll, make sure you watch 5 Star Takes. They have the guy that took Marty Scurll to the pub that night.
No, the Uber driver.
The Uber driver himself, man.
Dude, that's kind of cool.
That was good. That was
That's
good.
kinda cool. That's pretty good.
That one got me.
That's pretty good. I was all, yeah, dude. That one got me. That's good.
Well, and like you guys with the Sting glove, my best one was probably I went as a dude in the shower. I won a lot of money with that costume, like multiple times. So yeah, dude in the shower is my go-to for like corporate fucking Halloween shit.
This is basically a big hula hoop tied to something.
A big hula hoop with fucking clear duct tape, so it hangs off my shoulders with the shower curtain, a candy cane with the cup with some ribbons on it that looks like water. Fucking nails, bro. I could make it in like 5 minutes flat.
Oh man, I bet if you checked, you got a couple extra Y chromosomes. I mean, you're crafty. You like musicals.
Strong with musicals.
You're more like a psychotic chick than you are a dude.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
I'm a
All
bad
hide
douche.
under a fake facade of pleasantries and politeness.
Noted. Our producer with the most said here that a fun story about Patrick's cosplay. Tony Schiavone said he was either dressed up as a leprechaun or Jim Cornette.
Yeah,
It's a shot by Schiavone.
I'm telling you, dude. Pat loves Cornette.
Let's we've got a little bit of fun here to have with the shooting shit phone. So let's see if we can dust off that phone, which is also Halloween themed because why not, right? I had some time
Right,
today,
right. That's cool.
right? That's what I thought.
Yeah. I mean, I think Disney's going to be mad that you stole the skulls from Coco, but
You know, they were free use, so.
Oh, okay. So everybody else stole them from Coco.
That's right.
Yeah.
Somebody else stole them, and then I just used it. Yeah,
Sweet.
we do not.
Way to continue the bastardization of your culture, brother. I'm proud of you. Keep it up. So
it's not just me, man. My cousin and his whole family went as fucking Nacho Libre, and when I mean his whole family, 2 of his kids were different versions of Nacho Libre. His other kid was Skeleto. His wife was the nun. He was Ramses. It set us back at least 100 years.
That's kind of awesome, actually. So one of them was Nacho as the monk, and then as a wrestler.
And the wrestler, yeah.
Oh man, because I would have wore like the white pants and the blue. These are my stretchy pants.
Stretchy pants. Yeah, no, they had the youngest one
And
as
just walk
the
around with
actual wrestler.
my butt cheeks clenched up for the rest of that. I love Jack Black, dude. Talk about somebody who does not get a buck. I love him so much. He's so fucking.
Doesn't get the flowers he deserves.
He sure does.
All right, guys, we are going to the shooting shit phone. Of course, that means everything that we're about to show can and will be found on our shooting shit.
Right out the gate.
Right out the gate. Because he dressed up tonight.
Into this world, all alone. You gotta take your soul. You're on your own. A crow flies straight, a perfect line. Into the
Yeah, hopefully we don't get taken down for that one, but we couldn't pass that up.
Oh, dude, yeah, I love that. I love that shit. It's still one of my all-time favorite shows.
Oh, I bet. Let's see. Where do we want to pivot? Where do we want to pivot? You know what? I've got a good one. Let's go here. Once again, follow us at
Pivot.
Shit.
No Friends fans, nothing. Jesus, man, you're just no selling like a motherfucker tonight, Joe.
I'm telling you, he really is. But let's see if
I'm
he
watching
can keep.
I'm watching the Jets right now.
Oh, it's a
Watching the
trash
Jets.
can.
Do what?
Suck.
What's the score? I didn't even. Yeah, dude, I can't watch anything that has Aaron
They're up.
Rodgers. Dude, even if it was a live execution of Aaron Rodgers, I wouldn't be able to watch it because it would still be all about Aaron Rodgers, and I'm not giving him that much credit.
Damn.
Well, Aaron Rodgers.
He didn't kick your ass as much as he kicked ours, man. Fuck, he's my Tom Brady. Fuck New England, dude. We couldn't even beat fucking Green Bay.
For Joey K.
When they compare him to Joe Montana, dude, it makes my head want to fucking explode.
Montana.
Yeah, fuck that, dude. No. No, not what I'm
That's not what I said, Gary.
Have you quote right here?
You did say it, Coach.
Stay out of this, Lloyd. Don't shout at Lloyd.
You said, and I quote, Joe Walsh is a better guitarist than Jimmy Page. That's what you said.
Fine, I said it. But what I meant was that Joe Walsh underrated, Jimmy Page overrated. I mean, Joe Walsh is a poet. Jimmy Page is a fucking court stenographer on Adderall.
You out of your mind. Page could beat Walsh with one string.
What do you mean beat him? It's not a competition, man. It's art, you fucking Neanderthal.
Hello. Okay.
Hello. Stairway to Heaven is a glorified fingering exercise. We all know it.
The guy from Creed.
That's funny.
Dude, I'm so glad you introduced me to Ted Lasso, bro.
Such a good show.
I would have
man.
never watched it. I swear to God, I would have never watched it because I was never a big Jason Sudeikis fan. But dude,
He kills it.
Kills it. Just kills it every fucking time. They're coming back for a fourth season, right?
Yeah, but Jamie Tart isn't coming back. He's got some other filming that he has to do.
Dude,
And,
I love his character too.
I think he's the only one that's not coming back. At least
Yeah, I'll be in the
confirmed so
mature
far.
one, you big fat baby twine.
Jamie. Tart. Anyway, yeah, dude, I can't wait. He's actually going to be at a convention. Fucking Jamie Tart and Football is Life is going to be there with them. So I might
Danny Rojas.
Danny Rojas. I might need to get a fucking soccer ball signed by them too.
Which you know his story, right? He was a soccer player.
Yeah.
Became an actor. And is now famous for playing a soccer player.
Well, what Jamie Tart was a soccer player, or the guy who played Jamie Tart was a soccer player too.
Yeah, but everybody in England's a soccer player, I suppose.
Yeah, well, I guess that's well, dude. Yeah, but didn't everybody down where Danny he's from don't play? Now they baseball too, right? I guess baseball.
And
That's
boxing.
racist.
Well, yeah, I know, man. But you
That's
can understand
boxing,
that
man.
because you know what I mean. Think about it. That's why I love soccer and basketball were two of the greatest sports to play because all you needed was a ball. That's it, dude. You didn't need a bunch of equipment and shit.
So
I get why soccer is such a. I can't. It always looked exhausting to me. I was just like, that don't even make sense to me. I can't even understand why you motherfuckers want to run around like that all the time. Because basketball, dude, you can pull up, take a break. You know, you got free throws. I mean, people get fouled a lot more often than playing basketball. I'll just park out here by the 3-point line. Y'all motherfuckers, go ahead. You know.
Our next video on the Shooting Shit phone comes from Jody K. He wanted to touch on this.
Just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know, but today seems kinda odd. No barking from the dog, no small. And homie cooked the breakfast with no hog. Got my grub on, but didn't pig out. Finally got a call from a girl that wanna hang out. Hooked it up for later as we hit the dump.
They're jamming, dude.
Dude, dude, he's so good.
And this is why the Yankees lost the World Series.
I know, dude, but I love Terror Squad.
Yeah, but he didn't do shit.
Well, you can't call yourself Fat Joe. You lose 200 pounds and keep calling yourself Fat Joe.
Yeah, he lost the weight and lost his touch.
I mean, at the most, he's Husky Joe.
Slightly overweight Joe. That's how bad it was. Even the one lady, she's offbeat as hell, but she's still jamming. She's the only one. She's like, he said New York.
One went out with her friends in the city that one night and hooked up with Tyrone. She just remembering that moment. And that back home and married Bert.
Damn, dude. You better call Tyrone.
That shit wasn't even close, dog. That wasn't even close.
Ah, dude. No.
Watch the full performances, man. It wasn't even close.
It was. I mean, that whole era of like with Snoop and Dre and all of them, everything was R&B and soul based. So that's why it plays. Still to this day, I can throw a Cube album on and just
let it roll.
Yeah, I ain't ever gonna be able to get down with this new shit. Although I do like LL's new album. Murdergram. What'd you say?
It's LL.
Old man.
Oh, I thought you said who's LL. I was about to lose my fucking mind.
Of course, I know ladies love Cool J, Bubba.
There you go.
Oh, what a fucking throw from Aaron Rodgers, who I sat on fantasy because he's been a fucking bum.
Damn, I know. Dude, he's not the fucking problem here, okay?
Well, no, he went to a team that ain't good. It's not a good team.
Yeah, no,
Devontae Adams touchdown.
Didn't they fire their head coach?
Yeah, they're firing anybody Aaron don't want around.
Oh yeah, of course they did, dude. Then they went and got his. He went and took him out of. They went and got his buddy out of Oakland, who probably didn't want to leave Oakland to come to fucking the Jets.
Yeah, but he just scored.
He just scored a touchdown. And
yeah, but still, man.
And
sure he hasn't done that in a while.
They're up two scores.
I don't know, man.
They're up
Taking
2
your boy
scores
on the road, that
3
just to
minutes
me
left.
is kind of bullshit. Devontae Adams is a star of his own now. He could have just.
Well, Devontae needed that Rodgers money.
Bro.
Let's do this since we just talked about the Yankees losing, gentlemen. I want to share this because it's freaking magical. All right, just take it in.
Hernandez with the ball game for the Dodgers. The beating up Judge. Settles on it. But that drops it.
Hollywood, you weren't even looking at the goal. Yeah.
He does. Will Smith. Here Cole
bro.
Rizzo.
Now here's this one. This one here.
Incredible. 1-2.
Didn't play first.
He's looking at this.
And this game is changed in the blink of an eye. The 1-2 pitch to Teoscar Hernandez. In the air to left center field. It's rocking. It's over his head. That's in to score. Freddie Freeman for the plate. And this game has been turned upside down. 7-1. Lifts a fly ball to center field. Hernandez tags and heads for the plate. Luke Weaver and Mookie Betts. Judge retreats. He'll make the grab. The Dodgers have come all the way back and taken the lead. Walker Buehler has the ball in his hands on 1 day of rest. Breaking pitch. Down to the third. Muncie's got it. One gone in the ninth. Austin Wells on a 3-2. Swings and misses.
He was just electric, man.
He's been getting his ass kicked, dude.
Yeah, but he got in there.
They only left him in for that one hitter because Soto, right? Juan Soto. Because Soto's a lefty, and every left-handed batter had been lighting him up all year, but Soto was 0-5, 0-4, 0-5 going into that at bat. So they left him in just playing a hunch, got him out, and New York just If that's the best the American League had to offer this year, and the Dodgers put a whooping on them like that, how fucking good are the Dodgers this year?
It wasn't, because honestly, the Dodgers weren't that good either. But the truth of the matter is, the Yankees got there on a fucking fluke.
Yep.
I read it today, and I'm gonna paraphrase what somebody else said, so it's not my own. But that team is 3 all-stars, and then 4 through 9 mid-level.
Yeah.
1 all-star starting pitcher. The rest is nothing to write home about, and their bullpen is just young and no clue what they're doing. Like from top to bottom, that team is just not a good team. They got there on the fucking fluke. The Mets, if the Mets got there, the Mets would have beat the Yankees.
Yeah, and the Mets deserved it, man. They should have been there.
I'll say this: every fucking team on the NL side who would have got to the World Series this year, I think every single one of them would have beat the Yankees. The Brewers lined up better than the Yankees. The Phillies lined up better than the Yankees.
Respected them, man. God, Milwaukee would have played small ball on them motherfuckers. Like
Milwaukee's out though was very fucking shocking to me. I didn't expect them to go out that quick.
I kind of did, and I'm not saying that to be a smart ass. I just knew, like, if you want, because I keep track of Milwaukee because it's Denny's team.
Right.
So if there's any chance I get to talk shit, I want to be able to do that. Now, I didn't get no chance this year, other than you're a Milwaukee fan, you and 12 other people. But whatever. Like, I just thought, the team that they had to beat to get there is the team they struggled with pretty much all season.
Yeah.
Right.
And that was just a matchup thing. If they'd have finished 2 games higher or 2 games lower, they play somebody else in the first round. And that early wild card shit, man, it's dangerous. How many wild card teams have made it? A lot.
A lot, yeah.
I mean, it's not like 50%, but it's a lot. I mean, it's a pretty high percentage for for what you got to go through to even get a wild card playoff game.
Well, look at the Phillies. The past couple years, they've been in that wild card, and they've gotten to the World Series. The NLCS. Like, they've made it through. This year, they fucking win the East, and
they're like knocking on the door, bro. Let me ask you this, and this is an honest question because you're a Philly fan. You know that team probably better than most. If they don't win next year, is that window closing on that team? I mean,
faster than
Harper's not getting any younger. I'm not saying he's losing a step because he's not, but Harper's not getting any younger. Schwarber's not getting any younger. A lot of key components of that team are about at that age where they're getting ready to go. All right, well, we're going to trade you off for younger players because we need to, we don't want to get too far behind in the rat race.
Yeah. Honestly, if they don't do it next year, that's when you're going to start to see the pieces come apart.
That's what.
Damn.
I don't think you're going to see a couple changes now. I think I read that they're shopping Alec Boehm around. I don't know, but which is a shame because he really had a great first half of the season. Made the All-Star game. Second half of the season, he was up and down, but so was the whole team, and he just went into a slump in the playoffs. And
dude, that's why baseball.
really
I think that's why I don't. I'm sorry, I cut you off, man. I didn't mean to do that. I think that's why baseball is one of the hardest. Dude, there's 2 sports that you absolutely have to be able to play naturally to be great at, and that's golf and baseball.
Right.
I was great with I love baseball. It was my favorite sport. Absolute favorite. There's nothing I wanted to do more. The problem was I couldn't hit water if I fell out of a fucking boat. I couldn't. Even in Little League, like I remember, like we're just gonna work on bunting, buddy. We're just gonna, just because I just
throw your elbow out there and take a hit.
Hand speed. I mean, you either have it or you don't, and I just didn't. And I started playing basketball really, really young. And when I finally got brave enough to go out for baseball, I think I was like 10 or 11, and those kids have been playing, 2 or 3 years. And I didn't know shit. And so for me to catch up, I wasn't going to be able to do it. So to be able to play baseball and play it at that level, I got all the respect in the world for that. But the season is so long that you can start out like, how many times have we heard, he's going to go for the Triple Crown? And then by fucking August, nobody's talking about no Triple Crown, dog.
Right.
I mean, if you hit 243, which means that you get a hit 2.5 at bats out of 10 every 10, you're an all-star making millions. I mean, you can fail almost fucking 7.5 times and you're still getting rich. I mean, think about that, dude. Think about it. If you can get 2 hits out of 10 at bats, you're in the fucking Hall of Fame. 2. That's how hard that sport is.
Pretty deep there, Sean.
Thanks, buddy. Well,
I like it.
Every once in a while, I got to show people I got a brain too.
I like it. I like it a lot. According to our producer, Dennis Day Jr., he said USA Today once said that the hardest thing to do in sports is hit a baseball. So there you go, Sean. You're not alone. He also did say that they made something called T-ball that you could look into.
Dude, what was so funny is, I kill it in wiffle ball. I never could understand why I could hit a wiffle ball, but I couldn't hit a baseball for shit, dude. I couldn't do it. Luckily for me, I had a sweet jump shot, so that kept me on the court.
There you go. Gentlemen, it's been a weird evening. Everybody showing up in costume. Having to remind everybody that in this episode, towards the end, we have a big announcement from our friends at 5 Star Takes. I hear
it's the guy that said OJ is a white Bronco, right?
No, dude, that's not him. It's it's the guy that sold Aaron Rodgers his ayahuasca, actually. You know what? No, though, seriously, they have a cool, very cool fucking meeting coming up, or a good interview coming up with the guy that sells the boogeyman his worms.
No, the Bronco was not Marcus Allen's. OJ was fucking, or Marcus Allen was fucking OJ's wife, but they didn't have shit to do with the Bronco, bro.
Oh shit. Oh, gentlemen. Well, all fun and aside, Dennis, we're gonna do your announcement a little later on. We're not gonna keep burying it like never mind, I'm not gonna do that one. Why not? Like the guys.
Shovels.
No, dude, not the guy that sold Triple H's shovels. Like the guys who put Paul Bearer to rest in peace. It's a little dark.
So the guy that operated the boom.
That's right, the boom.
Paul's a big dude. I don't think you could just carry that.
Yeah.
Took the Undertaker, like a skateboard or something underneath it and just roll it on the ground.
Took the Undertaker, Kane, Big Show. Shit, who else got some girth? They probably got fucking Kevin Nash to help, but he blew his quads. Yeah.
Undertaker taking time out of his busy podcast schedule.
God bless him.
Interviewing pundits and whatnot.
It's a real American there, or at least he's got a lot of the mindsets of a real American.
Is that real? Is it real?
I think it's real, dude.
See how small my hands are?
Yeah.
It looks easy.
It's not. I heard something else was small today, but we're going to leave that behind the curtain. Joey, how are things in Philly lately? Is everything good out your way?
I don't know. I don't really fucking care.
Oh shit!
Just ready to be done with life and everything.
Right.
Everyone.
Everybody.
Everywhere.
Where they all come through fighting, Joe?
kung fu fighting, Sean?
We're all a little slant-eyed right now. I don't know if you guys noticed that or not. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Like, what, you got to squint further just to be.
I don't know. You're fucking broadcasting from a
beer
cave.
just turned into Kung Fu Panda, man.
Shit.
Sean looks like he's fucking. This is to my DC people. He's going in and out between fucking multiverses because he keeps glitching in and out.
Awesome. Yeah, well.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Where is this video at? Here it is.
You got this. Do I think? I know you got this. I got this. I think you got it. I know you got this. Go get him. Go get him. Go get him.
Do you really think he got a chance, though?
You know what? We're gonna have to talk about Randy Orton in a minute too, but degenerate picks, gentlemen. We made a little money last week. I didn't see the fucking Max Holloway getting beat.
Dude.
I called the Whitaker, but Max Holloway was bullshit.
That was brutal, bro.
Fucking broke my heart is what it was.
Like a war. That was a war.
It was a good fight. Who else? Who else was big on that one? Oh, dude, they fucking robbed. What's his name? One of the first ones, Ige. They fucking robbed Ige. He won that fight. Fucking decision was bullshit. That was another one that I had picked. Like the only one I would have gotten wrong was Holloway, but Ige got.
You know what the problem with that is with MMA though, man. If it comes down to where they gotta, count up points and shit, that's how bad the fight was.
You know what's wrong with MMA? It's anybody who's like, yeah, I'll take that fight in Abu Dhabi. What the fuck, dude?
Not a smart thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta remember, some of those guys won't ever see a payday unless they do shit. I mean, a real payday unless they do shit.
Kamzat lives over there, right? Because of his shit.
He can't leave. Yeah.
Yeah. Allegedly, I don't even fucking say. I'm not even saying it.
Yeah.
Allegedly for people that he associated with, allegedly that has allegedly done a lot of things that may be considered war crimes. By some, I'm not saying myself, but by some out there that are not me or nor affiliated with anyone I know.
Yeah, some real bad hombres, if you will.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, dude, I kind of get why guys take those fights and shit because you just never know.
Yeah,
that's Matt Serra.
Yeah, it's different though. That wasn't an Abu Dhabi, dude.
That wasn't an
Matt
Abu
Serra
Dhabi.
lucked out winning that tournament. He had that whole build-up, man. I mean, yeah, he was solid, but we all know who Matt Serra was. He wasn't Matt Hughes. I mean, he wasn't, like in what I would call like a superstar.
He was
he was solid. He was the guy they put in there when they wanted you to really see if you had anything in you to move up the ladder. But for him to knock out GSP and win the belt, like nobody thought he was going to do that shit. Did you?
Yeah.
I didn't because St. Pierre was like untouchable at that time, bro.
St. Pierre wasn't doing shit. St. Pierre got knocked out because he wasn't training.
Dude, that Koscheck fight, him and Koscheck, that jab just busted that kid up.
That's irrelevant. That's irrelevant. He didn't have a fucking training camp for the fucking Matt Serra fight. He got knocked out because he was partying and he was doing fucking coke the night before the fight, and he was full John Jones at that point. Didn't fucking train. Went in there, was like, he's a little jiu-jitsu guy. I'll just out grapple him, and then fucking Matt Serra catches him. But what happened?
You're basically making my point for him. You never fucking know. That's why those guys hit those fights.
And then what happened in the second fight, though? The rematch. GSP goes back, gets off the booger sugar. Now he's wearing the spandex shorts, and he fucks Matt Serra's world up. Like that, and then after that, he never had that fucking partying issue anymore. I mean, he does believe in aliens very strongly.
He does very strongly believe in aliens.
Yo, and he's been doing it since before they were like, yo, they're real. Like,
Yeah.
Like before, when it was
Been
still like,
serious.
you believe in aliens, you're fucking loony. Now it's just like, nah, they're out there, dog. We're declassifying it. We don't give a fuck. So yeah, he was believing it back then. So you know he's hardcore in it.
Which makes the case for John Jones even stronger, being the fucking greatest of all time. Because GSP did Booger Sugar loses. John Jones did Booger Sugar beat the fuck out of Cormier.
Dude, John Jones is just.
Dude, no, coked up John
What
Jones.
is so funny is usually when somebody gets in that much trouble for drugs and shit, you start seeing the deterioration of their power, their ability. How many MMA guys have we seen that were just fucking killers, but then the drugs and the party and the chicks started taking over? Could you imagine John Jones clean? Like John Jones meditating, John Jones as a Muslim or a Buddhist or some
That's
bullshit.
how he started, though. That's how he was.
Yeah.
All this and that, not all fucking jacked up and partied out.
But that's the whole first part of half of his career.
Yeah,
he was that guy. He was the fucking killer. He was like all about like, yeah, the youngest fucking light heavyweight champion of all time, and took the fight when his teammate Rashad had to fucking back out of it. Like all that shit. Like that was him. But then after he was champ, after a couple title defenses, he was untouchable. That's when it all started. And look at his partying coked out fights. They're all bangers, but like the Gustafson fight, like that fight went the distance and fucking he wasn't training. He was fucking doing coke and all kinds of crazy shit.
Yeah.
Isn't that when he hit the fucking pregnant lady?
Yeah.
Yeah. He hit the pregnant chick.
Jesus Christ. Was a killer then,
Dude, it just seems like the best fighters, if you go back in history, I mean, boxing, there's always that. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's the connection to the violence. I mean, if your whole life is fucking violence, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Yeah, and it just makes you way more dangerous because there was I was trying to find it. There was a TikTok. I can't remember this. Is some middleweight boxer, and he's at the Buffalo Bills game, and he's John, and there's this tall gentleman of ethnic descent, and he's just motherfucker, just like pumped, like all red face, and just he has no idea who he's talking to. None. And he's just kind of like patting him on the chest and kind of smiling at him, and he walks away, and his friends are all up there like going, oh, da 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 da, and then it goes to a clip of him hitting that speed bag, heavy bag, fighting for the WBC middleweight title and knocking motherfuckers out. I have to say, I'll find it and send it to you, man. It's a good one.
Let's see here. Let's pull up the phone for the last time tonight. Get this going here since we are in degenerate picks, gentlemen. Let's do a little.
This better not be the fucking Hail Mary from the Bears game, you cocksucker.
Oh man, thanks for the idea. Actually, I will have that queued up.
The parlay. I hope the Lions win just because this is the fucking best parlay ever.
Oh yeah, dude.
This might be one of the most absurd World Series Super Bowl tickets we have ever seen. We're talking $800,000 off of a $5 bet, and it's down to the last two legs. We've got the Dodgers to win the World Series, who are 3-0 right now, and the Detroit Lions to win the Super Bowl, who are 6-1. This ticket is plus 16,474,005 odds. So let's break it down. They started this off with South Carolina winning the Natty at minus 145, UConn to win at plus 370, Man City at plus 110, Real Madrid at plus 600, which is just impressive stuff. We got the Boston Celtics at plus 220, the Panthers at plus 650, and now they're down to the Dodgers winning the World Series at plus 320, and they only have one game to go, and the Detroit Lions to win the Super Bowl at plus 1,300.
Cash outs at 6,500, so you take it.
So what's the amount on that parlay?
He put down $5. Payout
$5 million?
$5. He put down $5.
$5. Okay, that's why I was trying to figure out what the bet was. All right, $5. All right, go.
Total payout if the Lions win the Super Bowl on this parlay: $823,705.27.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
How much
guy's
for that do you
becoming a
lose
Lions
tax?
fan.
About 50%.
Well, for all of us experienced gamblers, when you when you do them through
You
parlay
mean you
sites
broke
like
motherfuckers?
this,
Because experienced gamblers are on ESPN at 3:00 in the morning.
well, we you get paid that full amount. You'll get
You get the
your
full. I
nice
didn't know,
little
dude.
yeah, you get your full amount and you get your nice little thing you take to Uncle Sam at the end of the year saying you
Yeah,
won this
us
much.
small town central Illinois folks are used to the government taking their share because they come for us first.
Yeah, no. You'll get it from the actual bet conglomerate. They'll send you in the mail your nice little I-9 that you have to give to the government. That's why you track your losses, ladies and gentlemen. That way you can try to counter if you hit big. Be like, well, I lost this much. So you kind of help yourself. Let's see.
That's the best degenerate gambler advice I've heard so far.
Oh yeah, dude.
You know,
I'm
I just
surprised
keep
you
it
had to
real.
come up with some shit like that.
Well, you know, it's for the experienced ones in the building here. Just because Sean mentioned it.
I fucking hate you, dude.
Getting longer by the back at the 30-yard line.
I ain't watching that shit.
Do it. Here comes
It's
the
not for you, buddy. It's
with
for
the
me.
game on the line. Oh, it's caught! Caught! It's a miracle! It's celebrated! Oh my goodness!
Damn, that hurt my heart.
Oh no, don't you? Hey, it doesn't matter because as I recall, the fucking Cowboys. The highlight of the Cowboys game is Dickhead going, "Stay in your lane. Do what you can't do what I do. Do what you do. Stay in your lane." To literally a guy whose job it is to report on sports.
Yeah.
So in essence, he was in his lane doing what
Doing
he
what he
did.
does. Yeah.
Asking a
Well, I mean, you
legitimate
gotta remember, man,
question.
these are Dallas football players.
That team has imploded already.
Yeah, it's great. Go Lions.
No.
He's like, go Lions.
Good Lord.
Dude, they got a good enough. They got a good a shot to winning this year as anybody else, as far as I can tell.
Dude, I was actually in Dallas to watch that game, and that was rough. It was very rough. Degenerate picks. First off, gentlemen, back to that big ass parlay that can hit fucking 800K off of $5. If that dude pulled the ticket right then, which was before game 4 of the World Series when the Dodgers were up 3-0, he could have cashed out for, I believe, it's like 6K. Do you take the 6,500 and run, or do you fucking bet it all on the fucking Dodgers and Lions?
See, here's the thing. I'd love to know what his payout is now. That video was from before the Dodgers won. Now that the Dodgers won, I want to know what his payout is now with only the fucking Lions, who are sitting pretty. That playoff bound team. You know, let's be real.
Here's the thing, dude. It's a $5 bet. So
Yeah.
even if they don't win, you're only out $5. Why not go for it?
Let me see if I can find any update.
I mean, I understand what you're saying, Gary. So like if you took the payout now, that means that you
Well, here's the thing. So he hit every single leg, and the last leg is still ongoing right now.
Yep.
His pay what was it? 800K?
Yep.
800K, yeah.
So if they say his payout is like $140,000 right now, if he calls it a day, would you take that? See the 6,500? $5 to 6,500 depends if I really need it.
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
And in this moment, right now, would I? Fuck yeah, I take it. But I'm not, like you said, I'm not an experienced gambler. I'm the dude that plays the slots, and when I hit, I walk away.
Like, if his payout was huge right now,
400 out and leave 100 in and keep trying. I cash out.
And the NFL is too for me.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
So, what's that?
So there's another bet out there. 5-legger.
Is it Mattress Mike?
No.
Whatever his fucking name is.
Dude put $5 on it. Connecticut for the NCAA men's championship.
Right.
Boston the Panthers, the Dodgers, but here's where he fucks himself: the Jets.
Oh my God!
I'm
Bold
glad you're
strategy
fucking
there, Cotton.
You know the Jets won tonight, right?
Yeah, but I mean, to win the Super Bowl, come on, buddy. If by some magic ass miracle that this shit gets there, his payout would be over $1 million.
Wow.
But it has to get there. It'll be $1,073.49 off of a $50 wage.
Wow.
Yeah, there's no way, bro. Should have cashed that out at the fucking. There's no way.
See, I feel like that other one from the video, that payout's got to be $100K right now.
Yeah, that dude's got to have some massive money right now.
All that's left is the Lions.
Yeah, Lions to Super Bowl.
Yeah, the
No, I mean, so that would be a higher percentage than probably 100K, wouldn't it?
It
They
depends.
get everything but that.
And right now, the Lions have to
6-1.
be. They have to be a top 5 favorite for the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah.
So
how bad would it suck if he cashed out then at game fucking 4 of the World Series, not thinking that the Dodgers would take it?
Yeah, but hey, $6,500 is $6,500.
That's true. Times are hard.
Yeah.
Let's see. How about this? We're in degenerate picks. I'm gonna give you guys some degenerate picks for this week. As always, take the money line on these games. I have 1 or 2 big surprises. Give me the game of the week. Detroit over Green Bay. Philadelphia over Jacksonville. You're taking Washington over the Giants. You're going to take, I want to say Denver over Baltimore.
You want to say what?
How brazen
Denver
of you.
over Baltimore.
Wow.
And give me Chicago over Arizona.
I don't know about that. Denver over Baltimore, really?
Yes. You look at it right now, it stands here Denver at 5-3, Baltimore at 5-3. Of course, they've gotten there different ways, but Baltimore is run heavy. Last I checked, Denver had one of the top defenses going into this week. Their defense has been real stout.
I know, man, but fucking Baltimore's run game is pretty fucking stout.
I understand.
Isn't that what Derrick Henry is right now?
Yes, it is. Also factoring in here that Lamar Jackson was a little shaken up. I'm pretty sure he's going to play, but I don't think he'll be as mobile as normal, which can play into the actual Broncos doing something. So it's going to be a top tier offense against a top tier defense. In those cases, I always bet defense. Defense shows up, defense travels. That's always been the old cliche. I feel Denver.
Mm.
But that's my big swerve for the week is Denver.
Want to shout out the Cubs. They made a sign today. We acquired Quentin Berry from Milwaukee. They're a third base coach. So he'll be back working with Craig Counsell and the Cubs next year.
Well, damn.
We had some issues with our base running early in the season. And our third base coach retired. So retired or moved on. I don't remember.
I didn't even know you guys were still playing baseball out there.
We're not playing baseball, but we are getting ready to play baseball next year.
I know, buddy. I was just messing around.
I know, that's okay.
Gentlemen, we're getting close to the hour. Any last thoughts before we go to our big special announcement for the guys from 5 Star Takes?
Who?
You know, 5 Star Takes is the other show that we have here on the network. DDJ and his lovable group of misfits.
got another show on the
When the fuck did we get a network?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've done this long enough. Here it is. The preview for the next episode of 5 Star Takes. Hit it, Dennis.
All right, so I got another picture, and then I think out of all the ones that I've seen you post, this was one of my favorites. So I definitely want to hear the story behind this. So I kind of know, but I just want these guys to hear, and also our audience to hear. But this one right here.
Well, that is, it's hard to see, but that is the original, the first Harley race doll ever made. It was made in Japan, and they just made it. In Japan, there's different copyright laws. They can make a record or an album or a doll of anyone they want, and you're not violating any copyright laws in Japan. So my parents had taken me to this toy store to buy Japanese toys, Ultraman and Godzilla and all this whatnot. And I'm looking at all the action figures, and I'm like, that's Dad.
To see the rest of the episode, join us on our YouTube channel, 5 Star Takes, on November 1st at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I was so professional sounding at the end there.
I know, dude.
Isaac
sounds like Isaac sounds like the old man from fucking Family Guy. You want a piece of candy?
He does. He does. That is Honda, son of Harley race.
Honda race.
Don't know.
Honda race. Real small. A little less expensive.
Didn't look as much like his dad. I'm gonna tell him.
That is kind of cool, man. I mean, be able to talk to somebody and reflect on that. You got to respect Harley races. He was still rocking the perm and the sideburns until like the mid '80s, bro.
Yeah, and
talk about holding on to your groove.
Tell me if I'm wrong. Talking to the children, like the adult children of wrestlers, is super fucking interesting because you get a lot of stories and a lot of perspective. Watch fucking Dark Side of the Ring,
Oh, for sure, bro. Yeah.
Watch shit like that. Watch like fucking Resurrection of Jake the Snake, his daughter and shit, and fucking what's it called? Beyond the Mat, when they were in that. Like, dude,
I have watched that so many times.
There's a lot, you get a lot of fucking stories and perspective that, because you hear the stories from other wrestlers and people involved, people work. You get the brother story,
Yeah.
in the locker room, he was a good guy. He was great, That's not what your kids see. Your kids don't give a fuck, So
dude,
it's good perspective.
If you could interview somebody though, I mean, like nobody's gonna talk to us, dude, because we shit on everybody.
Yeah,
but I think that's great that Denny gets to do that. So I think that's really good because he is the right one of us.
David Benoit.
David Benoit. Really?
Mm-hmm.
I get that because, man, I get that. I mean, that was one of for me, the dark side about him, that whole deal. One of the great things that came out of that was like people acknowledged the fact that, hey, dude, he was just a kid. It wasn't his, he didn't have anything to do with that.
Yeah.
Yet he still walks around carrying it every day. I get that. What about you,
Anybody
Joe?
else want to throw one out? Yeah.
I don't know.
I would interview Bret Hart.
You said kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but he is a kid. He's the kid of fucking Stu Hart, nuts, and that's who he'd be telling stories about. Voice, dude. He does the best.
Which kid do you want to interview of a former wrestler?
Anytime
I'm gonna go Bret Hart.
I'm just gonna throw Bret Hart out there
because he's the best there was, the best there, and the best there ever will
the
be.
excellence of execution.
His daddy was too hard.
At least his dad didn't kill nobody.
Allegedly.
Yeah, a lot of people's dads killed people. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah. So now we should kiss his asshole because his dad didn't kill
That's
anybody.
fucking awful, dude. That is so bad. A lot of dads kill people. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah. A lot of dads leave to go
Their
get
kids,
fucking
motherfucker,
cigarettes
their
and milk
kids
and never
give a
come
fuck.
back. A
That's
lot of
who gives
dads
a fuck.
fucking kill people. You know?
It's just what being a
Fuck,
dad's all
dude.
about.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
You'd get that by now, Sean.
Jesus. Fuck, man.
Yeah, man.
You know,
I still don't know how I get in trouble all the time when you say shit like that.
Bret
Nobody
Hart.
says shit to
Yeah,
you.
whatever.
Bret Hart.
Bret Hart.
I would,
Bret
dude.
Hart.
Dude, you know
I'd
you're gonna
interview
hear
Bret
nothing.
Hart.
Look, if I was going to talk to
Bret-
anybody about pro
Bret Hart.
wrestling, it would be Bret Hart because
Bret
all
Hart.
Bret Hart talks about is pro wrestling.
Bret Hart's pro wrestling. Bret
He's gonna
Hart.
want to talk about Bret Hart pro wrestling though. Nothing
Bret Hart.
else. You know what?
Big time
you know
interview, Bret Hart.
what child of a wrestler will be the greatest interview ever? Fucking Bret Hart. It's Bret Hart. Yeah.
It would be.
You couldn't pick somebody that's like a non-wrestling child, or even like a not fucking Bret Hart wrestling child.
Oh.
Tamina, fucking the daughter of Jimmy Superfly, or
What is she going to tell me? Where the fucking
Nancy's bones
is
are.
buried?
Uh,
Somewhere on the island.
Did Uncle Vince really cover it up?
You know who I would like to talk to, and this is a
Mae
legitimate.
Young's optometrist.
Fucking Tatanka. What?
Tatanka.
No,
No, dude. No. What
Bret
was
Hart?
it?
Is it Bret Hart?
It's not.
It was
It's
the
not
ice
Bret
guy.
Hart.
No, the ice guy from WCW. Remember him? They had like the big fucking introduction with the snow and.
Oh my god.
How about Shane McMahon? He's the son of a fucking wrestler.
Glacier. Yeah, there you go.
I would want to talk to fucking Shane McMahon after we get the trial and shit happening. Everything's out in the open. That's what I would want to talk to Shane McMahon. I don't think Shane McMahon would want to talk to anybody at that point, but
Yeah.
let's talk about your dad. All right. What was that like? Fucking crazy, right?
Did you rip his shit
Did
off?
Laurinaitis shit on that
How many
shit?
times
Oh
did you
my
walk
God.
in on him molesting an employee? I mean,
Allegedly.
Brock really into pissing on bitches? What the fuck? Tell me what's going on backstage.
You know,
Well, you
that's
see,
a
he's
good
gonna-
one.
he's opening
Brock's,
up-
Brock's
he's opening-
daughter would be a good fucking interview.
yeah, Rock's daughter probably would.
Yeah, Brock's daughter, Brock Lesnar's
Yeah.
daughter. The one that looks
Okay.
just like him.
The shot putter, right?
Yeah.
Didn't she throw shot put or
Just
discus?
be a dick and just keep calling her Brock. I'm sorry, Michaela or whatever the fuck her name is. I don't
I
know.
can't remember her name.
So, Brock,
She
tell me,
does
how
look-
was
I mean,
Mania
she-
30?
She definitely looks like her dad, though. I mean, Jesus.
Maya
Man.
listener.
I mean,
I said Michaela.
Yeah.
I knew it started with M. I don't fucking know.
He could cosplay playing his
He
daughter.
seems nice. Whatever.
Oh yeah, dude. Can you imagine dating her and bringing somebody home to meet dad?
Yeah, it'll be something. Never mind. I can't go
Well,
there.
I got to call up to the house because I don't know the code. Fucking Brock.
Now, Dad, don't, you can't shoot him. It's illegal.
Just let him get like a running start, like the Predator or something. Like, Brock Lesnar swinging through the trees, camouflaged.
Camouflage it up and shit.
They ain't got time to bleed. Yeah.
He's got his beard all braided back. He's fucking ready to rock.
Fucking A.
Well, gentlemen, this is a Halloween episode. We've had fun.
Yeah.
People dressed up tonight. We got festive. We got stupid.
Fucking hoot.
It was a hoot. Last thoughts? Anybody want to toss out a last thought for the Halloween festivities?
No.
Sean?
Hey, razor blades and chocolate is a myth. Fucking idiots.
Pop rocks and soda pop.
Nobody's switching out the kids' fucking gummies for weed gummies, dude. That shit's too expensive. Not a real thing.
And we ain't even got the doses down for ourselves yet. So I'd hate to see what would happen to these fucking kids, man. That shit's unpredictable.
Ain't nobody mixing fentanyl in it either, because that shit's expensive too, from what I'm told.
Yeah.
Also, fucking junkies
Heard.
aren't giving that up for
They don't put that in
candy.
candy. They use that for more expensive stuff like Diddy's cocaine and
No, it's like, oh, check for the safety, make sure the candy, like, just because a couple weirdos give you open things, the rules are, if it's open, get rid of it. You don't fucking eat it, whatever. Everything else is fine. Nobody's fucking, no dickhead is at home shoving needles in a fucking, little Hershey bar. Just, no, it's not. It's a fucking urban legend. Idiots. It's what parents do to steal chocolate from their children.
I choking on it or some shit like that. Wasn't that it?
Gentlemen, I have it. I've got it.
No, you don't.
It's the music industry that's putting fentanyl in the candy to ensure Jelly Roll still has fans.
Dude, that's just fucking.
That should have been the video.
Oh, he's so upset now. Why'd you have to upset right before we had him? He's all sad and shit. You're talking about his buddy. It's this guy.
He only talks to
We almost made it through a whole episode.
It's okay, Sean. He saved you. We feel it.
Your sad day riding the forklift around tomorrow for a lot of guys. Oh, Joe.
Dude, I ain't been doing shit but riding the couch this week.
Where's our exit video? John,
The person who sold Brian Pillman's Hummer.
Jesus Christ.
The guy who sold Joel Gertner his leopard skin neck brace.
The guy who cleaned up Vince's office after the shit and piss.
Oh, dude. Come on.
Fucking WWE headquarters maintenance man.
Be real. Like we're making shit up. Don't. This is wrong. Some poor girl out there is traumatized. I mean, yeah, she just signed that contract with Wicked, but that don't mean nothing. She did that out of choice. That was her decision.
Did she really? Do we have to keep an eye out for this?
No,
and
that's
provide
they completely made that up. Please do not.
Wink.
Legends of the Ring Sting, man. This is a great figure, old school figure. Looks great. It's Sting! Old school Sting from WCW. Guys, you know us, 3/4 of the Shooting Shit team, and we're here with a listener just like you guys. This is Jimmy from Super Powers Comics.
My friend of almost 20 years. He's known him since you were 12.
If you know people in Chicago, you probably know Dennis because he knows half the town, of course. But shooters, if you need action figures, comics, wrestling memorabilia, we just showed you Sting. Superpowers Comics will put up their QR code so you can get a good look at everything they have coming. Give it a shot, shooters. Get your superpowers on and get your comics from our friend Jimmy, who listens just like you.
Attention wrestling fans and fans of Shootin' Shit podcasts. You can now be one of the cool kids by going to ProWrestlingTees.com and buy the official Shootin' Shit t-shirt. Buy it now and be there at ringside.
Be sure to check us out on YouTube at www.youtube.com/@SHOOTINGSHT. Find us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/groups/SHOOTINSHT. SHT. Check us out on TikTok at SHOOTINSHIT. And you can buy your official Shootin' Shit shirt at www.prowrestlingtees.com/SHOOTINSHT. And thanks for watching.